Hey Falcons fans, are you feeling the tension of a potential quarterback controversy brewing in Atlanta? Could Kirk Cousins, our seasoned backup, seize a golden opportunity to reopen the Pandora'S box of debate if Michael Penix Jr. is sidelined by injury for this week's clash against the Miami Dolphins? That's the nerve-wracking scenario we're diving into today. Welcome back to the channel, where we tackle everything Falcons with intense passion and unflinching analysis. With Penix nursing a bone bruise in his foot from our recent Sunday Night Football loss to the 49ers, Cousins might step into the spotlight at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We're breaking down what this means for our team, the risks of reigniting old debates, and how it could shape our future. Stick with me. This is a storyline packed with drama. Let's set the stage with the latest injury update. During our tough loss to the San Francisco 49ers, Michael Penix Jr. suffered a bone bruise in his foot, casting doubt on his availability for the upcoming game against the Dolphins. While the severity isn't fully clear, any absence for our young starter, even for just 1 week, raises eyebrows, especially in a season where every win counts to keep playoff hopes alive. The silver lining? Atlanta boasts one of the most experienced backups in the game with Kirk Cousins. A 4-time Pro Bowler, Cousins has a pedigree to step in and lead the Falcons to a much-needed victory. At 40 years old, he's seen it all, and facing a Miami defense that's surrendering over 360 yards and nearly 30 points per game feels like a tailor-made chance for him to shine. On paper, the Falcons should feel confident in his ability to manage the game and capitalize on a vulnerable opponent. But here's where it gets messy. A potential Cousins start is a double-edged sword. Quarterback controversy hasn't been a major talking point in Atlanta this season. Sure, a small faction of fans has grumbled during Penix's inevitable rookie growing pains, but the majority understands he's our guy. Drafted 8th overall, Penix represents the future, and his highs and lows are part of the development process. No one in their right mind would seriously advocate benching him for a veteran who, while capable, has never been considered among the league's elite signal callers. Head coach Raheem Morris and GM Terry Fontenot have made it crystal clear this is Penix's team for 2025 and likely beyond. Yet, the NFL is a week-to-week league, and narratives shift fast. Cousins had his moments as our starter early last season, throwing for over 3,500 yards in 2024 before ceding the role to Penix. If he steps in against Miami and lights it up, the post-game conversation could get dicey. Imagine the scenario. Penix is sidelined, watching in street clothes, while Cousins takes the field at Mercedes-Benz Stadium and delivers a masterclass, say, 300-plus yards and 3 touchdowns. The offense looks sharper than it has all season, clicking with a veteran's precision against a porous Dolphins defense. The crowd roars, the scoreboard tilts in our favor, and suddenly, the media and fans are buzzing with questions. Should Cousins get more starts? Is Penix really ready? Does this change our quarterback plans? It's the kind of overreaction that's natural in a results-driven league, but it's also a distraction we don't need. As the report wisely notes, there's no realistic scenario where the Falcons pivot back to Cousins as a long-term starter. Penix is the investment, the face of the franchise, and the plan is to ride with him through thick and thin. Any success from Cousins should be viewed as a positive, a stopgap win to keep us in the playoff hunt, rather than a signal to rethink our direction. There's another angle to consider. A strong performance from Cousins could serve as an audition for the rest of the NFL. With trade rumors swirling around him for months, a standout game against Miami might boost his value, potentially allowing Atlanta to recoup draft capital in a future deal. The Falcons desperately need a win against a lesser opponent to regain momentum, and if Cousins delivers, it's a win-win. He proves he's still got it, helping our record while possibly paving the way for a trade that frees up cap space and assets for Fontenot to build around Penix. It's a pragmatic way to look at a temporary shift under center, avoiding the trap of a full-blown controversy while maximizing the situation. Here's my take. I'm confident Cousins can step in and handle business against the Dolphins if Penix can't play. Miami's defense is a sieve, and his experience should exploit that for a crucial victory. But let's keep perspective. This changes nothing about our long-term commitment to Penix. A big game from Cousins would be a bonus, not a reason to question our starter. Morris and the coaching staff must shut down any controversy talk immediately, reinforcing that Penix is our leader once he's healthy. If anything, I'd hope a strong Cousins outing sparks trade interest, letting us move him for a mid-round pick before the November 4th deadline. We can't afford distractions. Our focus should be on getting Penix back and building around him. As we wrap this up, let's picture the best-case scenario. Imagine Cousins stepping up, leading a convincing win over Miami, and quieting doubters about our depth at quarterback, all while Penix heals up for the next game. That's the outcome we need. No drama, just results. So, I'm tossing this to you. If Cousins starts and dominates against the Dolphins, how we keep the focus on Penix as our future? And should we push harder for trade afterward? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Trust Cousins for a one-game spark, or worry about the Pandora'S box of controversy. I'm eager to hear your take. And if this breakdown of a high-stakes quarterback situation got you fired up, smash that like button to show some support. We got more Falcons updates and analysis coming your way. So stay locked in. Until next time, let's stay focused and rise up.